Alright folks, welcome, bienvenue chez Jeff Solo. Welcome to the first car boot sale of, sale? It's not a car boot sale, it's a car boots pickup video. I'm not selling anything in here. And it's not even a car boot, it's a shed. But anyway, enough of the ramblings. Yeah, car boot haul today. Slim pickings today. It was a lovely day too, but fuck was it cold. Wore the wrong shoes and I didn't wear a thick enough jacket and I was pretty bloody cold all the way around. But I digress. Let's get straight into this shit. Right, first up, a Batmobile. Now this was a freebie. The guy just gave it to me. I was expressing an interest in it, and instead of selling it to me as you would do at a car boot, he gave it to me. So fair enough. That just needs a bit of repair work. I'm going to restore that. I've got all the stuff. I've got the what do you call that stuff to fix metal? Like epoxy resin stuff. That should, not epoxy resin, glass fiberglass stuff. Anyway, it's the stuff. I know what I'm talking about. I'm just not explaining myself very well. So, yeah, anyway, I'm going to fix that and paint it up, make it look fantabby-dozy. Also got a box of these bad boys. They are all Britons. And they're farm animals from the 1970s. There's quite a few in there. Most of them are from the 70s. That's from 1970. That's one, a really old one. Yeah, so I was chuffed to bits with those. So yeah, quite a few of them in there. Also from the same seller, I got one of these. It's part of Annie and Clarabelle for Thomas the Tank Engine. That's from 1987. So I got that. I also got some figures. Sorry about the lighting here, folks. It's pretty dark. G.I. Joe figure, one of the later ones. Sorry. Yeah, Duke or Juke, whatever part of the world you're from. A Star Wars figure who was buried in a whole load of cars, cheap cars. See, this is a tip, folks. If you're ever at a car boot sale, if you see a big box of cars, have a fucking rake, because you never know what you can find. I found Transformers and all sorts of stuff in there, and I found this dude in there, so that was pretty good going, I think. Some sort of pig-faced dude from Doctor Who. This crazy thing, I don't know why I picked this up. I thought it was like a Digimon or something. I don't know if anyone's keen on Digimon, any of you boys out there or girls. Fancy this? Give us a shout. There we go, Digimon. And I got a Robo Hero Optimus Prime. So I got all that, those, and that. Well, and that was free. But if you include it, if you want, £3. So not bad. Next up, freebie from my old man. It came with a newspaper. He gave it to me. Enough said on that. Next up, this thing. This is a beast. I love this. Yeah, I didn't think I would, and then the more I sort of hold it and mess about with it, he's just pure beastie, proper chunky. I really dig him. He's awesome. So yeah, Spider-Man. And then the next, so I bought him from the same seller, but I went back and bought him because I was just like, nah, I gotta have him. So yeah, so that was all from the same dude. He's there every week. Old Chuck. Next up, I got a Mighty Max sort of playset. No bits to it, just the sort of playset case. I got another Robo Hero Optimus Prime. A turtle, which doesn't work anymore, but put a battery in it, see what happens. And Despicable Me minion, because my brother loves him, or them, or it. I don't know if it's a he or a she. So anyway, I got those for £1 for the lot, so 25p each. So that's pretty good going. Next up, I got this, which is the Captain Scarlet special features, complete series with special features. So yeah, that looks really cool. Got that for £5, so I think that's money well spent, to be honest. I've never really seen this out in the even in shops, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Like that, really, really cool. So that's my pick of the day, I believe. Next up, I got, well, there's a wee story here actually. It's ridiculous, this. Basically, I went into the indoor bit. Yeah, sorry, I was just itching my eye there. Professional as always on this channel. I was in the indoor bit, and I found this. And I said to the bloke, how much do you want for that? And he was like, 50p. And I'm the sort of dude that if it's worth 50p, I'll pay 50p, you know. I'm not going to say, oh, would you take 20p for it? I can't be arsed with that. Look, I'm there, it's 50p, it's worth 50p of anyone's money all day long, so I'll take it. So I like 50p sound. But then I thought I'd have another wee look, and I noticed this guy, which is Commander Riker. I thought, Jesus, that must be quite old. 1993. I'm like, wow, I'm still on card. It's kind of unpunched. But it's not too bad. Anyway, so I thought, and it's not in bad. Oh, it's a bit frayed on that corner, but all in all, not bad. So I thought, yeah, I might have a go at that one. So I said, right, okay. How much do you want for your star? Trick figures, mate. And he was like, oh, £2 each. I'm like, that's not bad. You know, I'll pay £2. They're worth £2, so it's no problem. £2 each. Sounds a pound. So this woman comes along. And she's sort of hovering around me. And she goes like this. She takes one of them, and then she takes the other one. And I've got this one in my hand. And she just lays them out like that. And without this one, because I'm holding that, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? So I'm like, okay, and I'm looking at her, and she's going, well, you can't just buy one and not all three. And the man who I spoke to about the figures and this was sort of sitting down talking to somebody else, or don't know what he was doing. He was non-plume about the whole affair. So I was like, alright, sound. Well, I only want that one. She goes, well, I'll do. So I assume that this woman is with this guy, you know, because she's selling me these things. I'm like, fair enough. So she goes, okay, well, why don't you buy all three? And I'm like, well, I don't really want all three. I was like, okay, well, if you make me a deal, I'll buy all three. So bearing in mind the boys already said £2 for that. So I'm like, right, okay, how much? And she goes, £6. I'm like, well, I said, that's not a deal, is it? Because they're all £2. And so I was like, I'm not getting anywhere with this woman. So I was like, I tell you what, I'll take them off you for £5. So I quid off. Because I just had enough of this at this point. I just wanted to kind of move on. And she was like, £5.50. I'm like, oh, for the love of God. So I'm like, okay, we'll throw that in, and you can have it for £5.50. And I throw that in, and I'll have it for £5.50 type thing. And she goes, bearing in mind I hadn't paid for that already, and he'd already told me that was 50p, so I would have got them for a £5. Anyway, so I was like, yeah, sound right. So she's like, great, yep, no problem. Would you like a bag? I'm like, yeah, that'd be grand. Cheers. So while she sort of scurries away from the table round like 2 cars down, I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? And the boy just sort of bends over and goes, you do realise, mate, this isn't her stuff? I was like, what? He goes, nah, she's been doing this all day. She's selling my stuff. I'm like, what do you mean? So that none of this belongs to her? And he says, no. I said, well, I've just done a deal with her. And he says, it's all right. I was listening. The deal's fine. I'm like, right, sound. I said, why is she doing that? And I was like, and he's like, God only knows. So I was like, I asked her, like, I was like, why are you doing this? Well, it's my calling in life to help people. I was like, oh, fuck, you're some sort of Buddha or some fucking Shaolin monk, whatever you call them. Oh, Jesus wept. So I was like, oh dear, okay. But basically, she was selling stuff that wasn't hers for money she was never going to get. Unbelievable. Anyway, I just thought that was very funny. I don't know what the fuck she was on. Blows my mind. Anyway, also picked up this Operation, the game that needs a steady hand. I got this Operation, a box of CDs and a couple of games, and this sort of shitty CD rack type thing for £1.50 for the lot. So pretty impressed with that. I mean, those CDs, they're definitely worth more than £1.50. So we'll have to see about those. And the game, well, I'm going to give that to my mum. She works in the school, so that'll be good for the kids. Also picked up a big box of Playmobil for £10. There's a load of it in here, like airplanes, and that one's still boxed. Look, so £10, I think that's a pretty good deal. It was on at 15, I offered her 10. She took it, brand new. They're lovely people that sold me the Playmobil, really nice. They're there every week, and I really got on with them well. They're very nice people. What else have we got? I think that's it, folks. I think we've done it. We've conquered. So yeah, thanks for watching. If somebody could give me some advice on who the hell that is, I think it's a Digimon. God only knows. But yeah, if you could just let me know. That'd be great. And also, if Maz is watching this, Maz, my man, I watched your other video the other day there, or Matt, I should say. Your name's not Maz, it's Matt. Yeah, I noticed you got Geordie LaForge. He's your favourite character. Is it Georgie LaForge you got? And you love your Star Trek, I believe. So, mate, if you're interested in a wee trade or something for this guy or all three of them, hook me up. We can do something, maybe, if you're interested. If not, don't you worry about it. Okay, folks, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Actually, one more thing. I'm getting a box of toys. This box of toys I've been waiting for weeks. I bought them on eBay, and I wish I'd fucking never bothered. I don't usually buy loads of toys on eBay, but this big job lot I bought, I don't know what's in it. It's pretty much going into it blind, but I've been waiting 3 weeks for them, and he's only down in fucking Kent, so I don't know what's going on, but anyway, he assures me they're going to be here tomorrow, and then he's going to refund my postage, so I'll believe it when I see it. But anyway, I'll show you what I got in that box probably tomorrow. Alright folks, thanks for watching, see you later on. Oh, and another, hey, I've got to make sure I've get everything out before I leave. If you liked what you saw today, all this toot, and you want to see more toot, then subscribe. Feel free to comment, I love a bit of chat, so comment away. Tell me I'm a bell end if you want. It's always constructive. But yeah, just a bit of feedback would be great, and aye, see you again soon. Cheers then out.